Hello. Let me get some water or something. So, I am here. How am I feeling today? I was kind of depressed earlier. I went for a depression nap, and I had my nap. And I felt better after that, and then I started playing the Octopath Traveler demo, and then it was fine. But now, I guess the thing that I was gonna maybe do was do more Breath of the Wild, but it sort of felt like maybe I just wanted to talk actually, or just socialize a bit. Because I feel like when I'm doing that, I don't really socialize much. So I'd rather actually just socialize right now. So I think I just don't get the chance to socialize enough, and I think I've lost my ability to. I want to socialize. When there's a actual connection happening, it can actually feel rewarding to stream, but I think streaming's actually not that good. Hello. It's the first time you've actually interacted with me. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna talk. Something I don't really get to do enough, I think. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of lurkers. Nothing's really up. I'm just here. I just noticed Juan T is doing a run right now. I've been doing some attempts lately, and I had one start that felt okay, but then it started to collapse around Aqua Quote Shrine, and then it was dead before I knew it. But it was okay around Hiteno. I actually find it somewhat challenging to get a clean run to Hiteno. I'm looking great. I feel like I didn't try very hard, but yeah, thank you. I need to do no reset runs. No reset. There's a definite problem with I think if you're socializing on stream, I think what you want to do is not think about what you're gonna say before you say it, which maybe sounds counterintuitive because maybe you want to be careful with what you say, and like there's a lot of circumstances where that's true, but I think somewhat what you want to do with your stream environment is to enable an environment in which you can flow in the moment without having to worry and freak out. And that'd be a very genuine human experience. You know, I don't know if, I'm sure this is true of other people, but there's definitely many instances where I think something that is not really that positive or acceptable to say or something, and it's just like a thought that appears, and it's like, it's not like I need to be vocalizing everything all the fucking time, but like I think I'm also kind of shy too, so it actually gets like hard to flow because I'm too reserved, and I don't want to be. I don't think I want to be. So yeah, thinking out loud, yes. I think that's what I want to be able to do. Because, like I said, the connection and also just kind of the record of my thoughts, really, almost like a diary. Not, that's like a non-interactive thing because it doesn't necessarily have to do with connection, but you're free to listen to my thoughts, I guess. But if you engage with my thoughts, then that's better, and it's nice if it's a more positive engagement and not like a negative takedown kind of thing where people are trying to take me down, because that happens enough. And I would rather just have more positive interactions, I think, that actually can really invigorate I would like to be really invigorated when I talk. There's some things I can be really invigorated about, like Smash. A lot of the time when other people are like guiding the conversation, I find it harder to like be actively engaged with the conversation. So actually getting the connection that I want is really hard, and that I don't say that to drive other people away or anything. You're all welcome to hang out here, but also like I think in some ways I'm a control freak, so sometimes I want to, yeah, if I have something to say, yeah, if I have something to talk about. So I was gonna maybe make a video that talked about all the changes that Zelda has gotten between Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate, and the actual idea of like editing together a video does not appeal to me. I think I'm not really much of a video editor. Don't kind of really feel like trying to make some production out of it, you know. But I do have like all the information, I guess. It's not really organized. It's just scattered information. So it's like, should I even try to make anything? Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't opened VRChat in a long time, so I don't know. It might just be like a dead project. It was cool to learn Blender and stuff and like make a world to go in and talk in. It was kind of cool, but then it was just kind of like the fad of the month, and then it kind of seemed less appealing or something. I don't know. It's not even just editing the video, but like coherently organizing every piece of information that I'd want to share, instead of just like ending up on some tangent where I kind of talk about stuff. Like actually piecing it all together seems kind of frustrating, so I don't know if I really want to. I think people would appreciate it, but I also think this is maybe not the kind of content creation that I want to. I just want to be streaming, you know. I just want to stream. Sometimes I think I'm like really lazy or like really like I try to find some place to rest in a somewhat metaphorical sense, where it's like, I don't know. It's like when my skills can be put to use in the moment, they will be, but when they, I don't know. I just want to play the game. I just want to be good and play it, you know? It's like more appealing. Like okay, I was watching this, someone posted this video, XX Zelda versus Salem Marth in SSBU, and it was like, I think XX did down throw, Salem died behind, and then XX dashed and then jumped and went for nair. And then Salem's Marth did up special and hit Zelda before the nair hit. And that was at like Marth 0%. So it was like 0% down throw. And then they were like, oh, does this not combo in a nair? Does Zelda not have this as like a tool? And it's like, I was looking at that and I was like, oh, maybe it's because it's 0 that he could get out of that. And then I looked closer and I realized that like because XX dashed before jumping, I think that actually made it take many more frames for the nair hitbox to come out. And I think maybe the solution would be to down throw, immediate short hop nair, and then be drifting to the side the whole time. And I think the drift would be enough to catch Marth, and the nair would come out several frames earlier. And I think that'd beat Marth's up special. So I think it actually would combo if you didn't dash back. So that was just something I noticed. But like, how do I put that in a video? It's like, I don't know. I heard within the 3-hour Octopath Traveler demo, it is possible to recruit all 8 characters in the 3 hours just by skipping all the cutscenes and just like knowing where you're going. It seems quite possible to me, but it seems that the characters themselves have some kind of quest. Like, the thief had to get the other 3 dragon stones or whatever, and like, cleric or whatever, she had to get the fire thing in the other towns or whatever. And so it's like, I'm curious how the game plays out once I get the full version next month, because you'll be completing these tasks. I'm not sure, like, for example, if I get all those like dragon stones back, I'm not sure what that will really do, or if like what's the conclusion to the game, or what's like the late game. I'm really curious how that plays out, so I guess it'll be cool to experience it next month when I get the chance to. I guess in 5 days there's gonna be Mario Tennis. I think that's happening in 5 days. I think there's also gonna be a Bloodstained demo soon too. I guess there's a lot of gaming stuff that's happening. Yeah, 173 days till Smash. I wish that was like right now. I know I should still be working on Breath of the Wild, and I will be. It's just, I was feeling really depressed today, and I don't know. I might do a no reset run tomorrow, because I have to do more no reset runs. I was just doing runs up to like, I guess my goal was to kind of just do runs up to like West Passage, and then fuck up the flying machine a bunch. And it's like, yeah, I'm like 100% Mario Tennis. I'll do everything in that. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be fun. I think though with the online tournament demo, with like how much I played it, I think I kind of understand how to play it. So I think all the single player stuff's not going to be that hard, because it feels like I know how to play pretty well now. but we'll see. I just think that, like, well, it should be fun. I think it'll be fun though. But yeah, I'll go through it. It'll be fun. Did they not release the rankings yet? I don't think so. I didn't see anything like that. I don't think I'm in the top 10 or top 50. I don't know how many people like grinded it, but like you could double my score, you know, or better, probably, like more than double. Because I played it for 36 hours and like it was out for like 60 some hours, and also I didn't know what I was doing for a long time. And like way later, like I saw some people with like much better win-loss ratios than me, like much better, and also like I didn't even know a lot of shit until like near the end. So like I was still improving up until the end, and I was like still messing, like I was still not, I did not get it down. Like it's a pretty skillful game. I think it's like, I don't know, you build up skill in that game. It's kind of cool. It felt nice. It was fun. I feel like a monk or something just sitting here, expelling some thoughts into the ether, whispering into the ether. You can see Mount Hebra in the art in Breath of the Wild's title screen. That's cool. You thought I was really good at it. Around the end, it got pretty good. I got pretty good around the end of it. I had some really good matches near the end. It's like I didn't even know how to build meter with the trick shots until like near the end. On the last day when I was really starting to figure out what the fuck was going on, I was able to build lots of meter really fast and start to really take people down. Yeah. My room's been kind of cold lately. Just kind of felt good to be under the covers. I guess it's better for it to be a little cold than hot as fuck. I don't like when it's hot as fuck. I have air conditioning though. Yes, I ended it on purpose with the music, yeah. Are any of you lonely? Because I'm like really lonely. You're used to it now. It's hard not to feel bad because I feel like it's like I want to be actively engaged, but I don't know how to be. Well, it feels it feels horrible. I feel like it just feels really bad. Sitting in silence. I don't want to be silent. How different the world is? What do you mean? I mean, I'm not even talking on like an intimacy. Like, well, I think I'm talking about. I don't know. I wish I could just. I wish I had someone to talk to, I guess. No, I actually just mean talk to you like on the stream. Like, I'm just like speaking into the ether. But I don't even know what I want to talk about. I just feel like. I don't know. I don't know. I think social media is kind of bad because I'm just seeing like other people be really connected and then I see like how alone I feel. It's just like it doesn't feel like good. Chicago. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the idea of a talk stream is really appealing. It's appealing to me because I want to be able to like connect it somewhat, just a tiny bit, but it's really hard to. And that makes me feel even more alone, really. So I don't know, maybe I don't know. I just I don't have a connection really. It's like the internet feels so small now. It's like I have no friends. It's just so empty. My life is so empty. And then people come at me with advice about what to do, and then it's just more frustrating than it is helpful, and it's better if I just don't even say anything. And I know that I want to continue to stream, but I often don't find what I'm looking for when I stream. I feel like many of the good moments on stream were in the past, and it's hard to have good moments now. One of the good streams I had recently was the E3 2018 E3 stream. That was a good stream because it was really exciting and fun, and I had a lot to talk about. I think the stream I did earlier tonight was pretty good, the Octopath Traveler stream. It's just enjoyable. I was mostly just playing the game though, but in terms of like connection though, it feels like I'm very alone. I don't long for the good old days. I long for like good days ahead. And I would like today to be a good day. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just like it's not gonna be good for a long time. Well, what is a fulfilling way to connect? Like, what is a fulfilling way to connect? You're all I got though. Like, the chat is all I got in terms of like connection. Except maybe, you know, there's like Twitter or like people in my Discord. Like, you are my connection. You are my interaction. You are my socialization. Like, this is what I got. That's all I got. If I turn off the stream, I'm just laying in my bed and there's nothing, you know? Like, this is all I got, so I'm trying to make it work. There's old friends that I wouldn't feel comfortable reconnecting with. There's old friends who I don't want to reconnect with. There's old friends who I want to reconnect with, but I can't. Like, it's just, I'm just alone. I guess my issue with Rabbit is like it feels... It feels all locked away, like there's a few people in there or something, and then it's like I'm supposed to connect with those people, but I don't know. I just feel like really alone. I can talk to my family. I can call my parents is something I can do. She does not live nearby, so no, yeah. My parents are sleeping right now. I'm not gonna call them. I went live to talk to you all. I went live to talk to you all. Like all of you. Anyone who wants to be here. What I want to talk about. I don't know. When you suggest something like look for local LGBT like events or something, I feel like the magnifying glass that has been placed on top of me has like completely ruined any opportunity for like IRL so like events or anything like that. Like I don't feel comfortable at anything, so I'm not gonna go to anything. I'm just gonna be on my computer where I feel secure. I feel safe in my room. This is the most safe place in the world for me. This is where I want to be, but I do want to connect. If I can, I would like to connect. No one listens to me. They just tell me that I'm doing it wrong, and then I don't know. At least you cut ties with the bullies, that's good. I'm saying I'm not gonna like go out to like some local event or something. It's like I'm not gonna do that. Just like please listen to me. Please listen to me. I don't do anything, Matthew. It's what I do. I stream. That's what I do. I don't really draw anymore. I think I'm having kind of a hard time, Sylvie. Okay, great, Heinz. That's great, but I'm not gonna, so like, please stop. I feel more comfortable in my room. I feel more comfortable online. That's how I want to connect. That's how I want to do this. Thank you. Crankum, we haven't seen enough footage to really know what the deal is with Young Link. There's a lot to say about Zelda and Smash U and SSBU. There'd be a lot to try to say everything, but she's gonna feel better to play, but I'm not sure she'll really be as good as other characters. She might still be like in the bottom half of the characters, or like even near the bottom still, but I think that that gap is shrinking. I think her speed ups regarding her running speed, jumping speed, landing lag, jab, forward air, Phantom Knight, those are good improvements that will help her. And I think that she will be really fun for me to play, and I'll be able to do good things with her. Well, she's a better character now, sure, but also you have to look at the other cast too in relation to it. Or like Ganondorf. Ganondorf's forward air and neutral air have like really low landing lag, and with the 3-frame jump, and his dash speed as well is good, so like he's also getting a good treatment, so he's gonna be better too. And so like as the bottom tiers get better, they still might be bottom tier, but they'll be better though, if that makes sense. Also, there's 5 stages to the Phantom Knight. There's like a boot, a punch, a slash, a big slash, and then the weight big slash. The weight big slash is the one where you can move around, and there's a delay that'll actually let you set up for stuff. But it still requires the full charge though, so I think the low charges will be still maybe not the best move, you know. But full charge should be interesting, and I think a lot more usable than the full charge in Smash Wii U, and it also charges up faster, I think, so I'll be able to use it a lot more. I might have been talking about like the magnifying glass. It feels like there's been this magnifying glass put on me. And just seeing people's behavior on a large scale, and also like seeing my image spread around, along with my past, puts me in this predicament where I don't feel comfortable in public. So I'd rather not be in public. And I'd rather not try to go to any kind of local thing, so I'd rather just be in my room, which is by far a more comfortable place for me. What stops me from connecting with people online? I feel like it's really hard to like find someone to have like a deep conversation with. Because usually my idea of a deep conversation is something like intricities of Smash movesets along with like deep existentialism. And I don't know, there's like nobody to talk to. That doesn't make sense, go out and build up my reputation again. That doesn't make sense. To me, going outside is a risk, and I'd rather not take that risk. And you're saying my facial expression and movements say otherwise? Well, you haven't seen me out in public feeling all fucked up and awful compared to how comfortable I feel in my room. I'd rather just be in my room, it's more comfortable. Well, I don't think I have to be miserable online. It's just online feels really miserable. It's just, I don't think it has to though. Yeah, my parents know about my online activity. Yeah, I just want to be in my room. Just want to be inside. My parents, they want me to be happy, and they respect my way of doing things. And I think they have trust that I will find my way. Yeah, it's like the two biggest gaming things I'm involved with, which are like speedrunning Breath of the Wild and like Smash. I mean, Smash is gonna pick up. I haven't done it in a while, but those are like the two gaming things that I'm like most like into. But it seems like a large percentage of the people who watch my stream like don't have anything to say about those things at all, or like really don't know anything about it. But I don't know, I'm just being like fucking, I don't know, I'm just being really needy, you know? It's not like you have any like obligation to know these things, or like, I don't know. It's not like it's a problem that anybody here like doesn't play Smash or whatever. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just, I don't know. It's hard. It's just hard to, I don't know. Maybe there's just nothing to talk about. I don't know. Thanks, Noxy. I think I'll feel kind of more connected when Smash comes out, because that is like, I will literally connect through the gameplay, like with other people. Like I will fight them in the game, and there'll be good matches, and then I'll feel connected. I think that's actually gonna happen. I have to wait for the game to come out though. That's like half a year from now. I mean, in the meantime, I wanted to improve my Breath of the Wild run. Get my time lower. That's what I wanted to do in the meantime. But my left hand was kind of hurting today, and I didn't want to. Well, it's been hurting lately, and I didn't want to do any more after 3 hours of Octopath. So I think tomorrow I'll do Breath of the Wild again, but like with nothing else to do, like truly nothing else to do. I didn't know what else to do except just come here on the stream and try to socialize. It's like the only thing I knew to do. Well, I played Zelda in Smash 4, and now it's SSBU. I expect to play Zelda again, because she's improved. Yes, I'll play it day one. Day one, I'll be there. I also expect to be quite good at the game, like, immediately. I think, like, right when it comes out, I'm gonna be good at it, like, right away. So, I will take all challengers. I do stretches sometimes. I take breaks and I use the Joy-Con controllers for Breath of the Wild, and it seems to help. I don't think Joy-Cons will be that great for Smash though, so I might want to like use a GameCube controller or a Pro controller. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I know with pets, it's like, makes you feel less lonely, but also, like, it also feels like more responsibility. Like, it feels like I'm barely keeping up with life, even though my life is so empty. So, like, I'm really trying to avoid as much responsibility as possible. Like, even just getting the physical mail, like, pisses me off. Like, what, like, why are they shoving this in my mailbox? What is this? Like, why are they sending me this? It's like, why? Why? Just makes me feel horrible at how inefficient life is. And how, like, I really would like to tune out more things in life. My life is already super minimalistic, and I think, I want it to be even more minimalistic. Extreme minimalism. Well, sometimes I see people who are maybe like in their teens or like early 20s or something, that I'm like, and you know, they're like building an audience online, or they're like building up content or something, and it's like, I think how good they must feel, because it's like, oh, well, you know, it's like they're building up this thing for the first time, and it's really cool for them. They're having a lot of fun with it, and you know, they're feeling all positive about it, and like they love what they do, and they're all happy. And I feel like I can't be like that, because I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know, there's too much fucking baggage attached to me. There's too much, like, too much I've already tried to do in the past that, like, built up and crumbled down, and it just, like, I don't know, I can't really get excited about anything like that. Yeah, I already went through it. So, I don't know. That leads to stuff like me suiciding my Twitch account, and then being like, Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. And just feeling like I'm missing out and like seeing other people get invited to E3 for like the Smash E3. They get like VIP passes and I don't, and I'm just like on my own. I feel like I'm slipping through the cracks, like losing opportunities and like fucking things up and like losing friendships and having everything fall apart is what it feels like. Yeah, Sylvie, I was. Doesn't feel like it means anything now. There's always a Mixer, the streaming platform. I also feel like, okay, how did people in the chat right now, how did you find out about my YouTube streams? How did you find out about it? Because I feel like on YouTube there's really no form of discovery for like a stream like mine. There's no growth. It feels like I'm already totally stagnating. So I'm just like here. And that's all I got. Icy, somber. Yeah, I don't know how discovery on YouTube works. I really don't know. Actually, like, I think they try to push channels that are already popular because those are the channels more likely for people to watch and subscribe to, so they get more money by pushing everyone to the stream, to the channels that already have a lot of visibility. So like if you're a small channel, you're fucked basically. JonTron came across so badly when he talked to Destiny. That was like so... I watched that and I immediately just had to go tweet JonTron sucks because it was so bad. He was real bad, like... There's nothing wrong with my teeth. Anyway, I don't want to talk about JonTron anymore. He sucks. That's my opinion. And end of discussion. I'm just done. I'm done with this, please. If you want to be banned, tell I'm happy to ban you. Does anyone else want to be banned? It might, Somber. Is that what you want to talk about? Goodbye, Noxy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's true. Slight, I mean, somewhat overreaction, but also it's funny, so, yeah. I'm surprised you browse V. I don't ever browse it. Unless someone posts a thread about me, then I'll read it sometimes, but I don't know. They never say anything interesting, so it's really not a point to read it, I guess. I don't know what to say, little Werewolf. I feel when I'm old and I browsed something awful when I was 15 and didn't start browsing 4chan until they started talking about me in 2013. Yeah, it was like game FAQs, Lou, or Lou links, or end of the internet, and then something awful. And then I got really into Smash, so I was just on Smash boards for a long time. And then 4chan came off of something awful and got more popular. And I guess it's still happening. I think my first Something Awful account was registered in 2004. I was like 14 or 15 years old. Might have been 2005, I can't remember. I think it was 2004 though. You know, if on social media people completely freely let all their thoughts out, it would be totally different. Like, just like straight up talking, like gossiping about other people and shit. Like, if that shit was just like freely happening, it would be way different than it is now. But people don't tend to engage in that. They tend to just keep their thoughts private. Unless they have something to say. What's my opinion on Kiwi farms? It should be shut down, and also, it's not as evil as Reddit. Reddit is more evil than Kiwi farms. But Kiwi Farms is evil, though. Do you have any advice about life so you don't end up like me? Okay, I do have a piece of advice actually. When you are like when your priorities in life start shifting around and you kind of when kind of like your awareness changes or like your priorities in life start moving around and you start to like shift the direction of your life, if that happens to you, then I think it's good if you can like clearly explain that to the people that you care about. And if you have some kind of audience or like platform, then you should let them know as well, very clearly and openly. So it has to do with honesty and yeah, just like be open and honest. That's my advice. Sorry, my lighting died. I'm gonna bring it back. Do I still find life worth living? Yes, I do. I honestly think I look kind of like shit, but I don't know. Nothing's happening. We're just talking. What's that word mean? When am I gonna let you holler at me? I don't know what that means. Sounds like you're trying to hit on me or something, or you want to be closer to me, but I have no idea who you are, and it's probably not gonna happen. Well, I had long hair when I was a kid, but I don't know. Oh, I see. That's too general of a question, I think, Merwolf. I don't know how to answer that. Respond to your DMs. DMs. Oh. Do you mean linking to the Game Explain thing? Thanks for sponsoring. Pana, if you could stop, I won't have to ban you. Rave, same for you. I don't know. I don't know. Do you mean make my on-screen chat taller or something? I would have to make a separate instance of it that's taller or something. I'm not gonna do that. Am I still in financial trouble? That reminds me, actually. I wanted to have a bank I wanted to actually have the amount of money in my bank available on the stream layout. So let's do that. Okay, so now you all know how much money I have, so there can be no confusion about it. What's my rent? It's a lot. Less than 2,000. Do you have money to spare, Viviana? I mean, you're a lot younger than me. Shouldn't you be saving money? If you want to Patreon me, I'm grateful for that. Okay, Pana. No. Pana. Bye, Somber. No, streaming is the only thing I have. Oh geez, car plus GDQ trip. That's a lot of money. I hope Cyber Demon is okay, because Cyber Demon has been I think interacting with Kiwi farms lately, and I know from personal experience that that can take like a mental toll. It's hard to deal with people being cruel and shitty constantly. It actually is. It feels like hurtful, and it's like it's destructive and it's hard. So I hope that Cyber Demon is okay. The whole fucking chat is a train wreck right now. It's just total train wreck right now. All your base, all your base are belong to us. All of your base, all of your base are belong to us. Oh, so there might be a plan for me to have a place with less pricey rent. So if I'm unable to keep my current apartment, it's possible that I might have someone I can move in with somewhere else, but it would suck to move though. Like, look, do you see this bed back here? I bought this bed. This chair is expensive. I bought this chair. I have this big mirror that I bought. I bought a table. I have all this stuff here, and I might just get totally fucked, you know? Like, I don't know. I might get fucked. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Well, the move would be pretty far, so I don't know how much. Like, I don't know. If I did do that move, I would just feel like I'm starting my whole life over again. Like, I would lose all my stuff, you know? Well, kind of what I want to do is I want to play Smash. I want to stream. When Mario Tennis comes out, I want to play it. When Octopath Traveler comes out, I want to play it. And I just kind of want to be on the internet. That's like what I want to do. It's none of your business who I'd be moving in with. Well, I think the best thing would be keeping the apartment and continuing to stream, and then getting to play Smash when it comes out, and that'd be the best outcome. Streaming has been a gateway for people to hurt me, but I don't think it has to be. It's also been a gateway for shared enjoyment and also like my own life improving. Well, the internet has just been toxic and shitty for like the last 5 years, and I don't know why, but it's true. Yeah, well, Mario Tennis comes out in I think 5 days from now, so I'm gonna be working on that, doing all, like, just unlocking everything and just doing everything. Yeah, and I think if we can move past, like, if, like, collectively we can all move past, like, the angst and, like, kind of, like, work on bringing all of everyone else, like, up instead of trying to hurt other people, I think then things would feel, like, a lot better, and maybe the internet can be good again. The Reeve person's just a troll. Like, mental illness, 2 genders, chromosomes, it's like, it's just fucking trolling. Why did you lose your faith in people? Black Arsene. Pana Pana, the 4chan language, is like, I feel like you think you're being cool by saying all that stuff, but I don't know. You're just like an echo of these like rolled up memes that you've been reading on 4chan for so long. It's like, I don't know. It'd be better if you just like put your personality out there instead of just like regurgitating garbage. Just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's like you want to curate your space so you have like a good space. But also, it's like you want the space outside of your space to be good too. Like, you want your space to be good, but you want like everything to be good. At least that's how I look at it. I mean, your life is embedded in like the world, and if people in the world are suffering, especially I'd say like levels of depression and anxiety have risen over time. And so if that's the case and like people are miserable, that's like, that's gonna probably affect you even if you're doing well. So yeah, it makes sense to care about everyone else too. Would you prefer if I said that people who are currently suffering are losers and you're better than all of them, and they'll all kill themselves or something like that? Is that what you'd rather hear? Well, exactly. Right? Like, we're all suffering. Yeah, well, that's my point, though. It's like, we're all suffering in different ways, but, like, it's good to not try to increase the suffering of others. You don't want to increase the suffering of others. Nor do you want to increase the suffering of yourself. So, you have to find, like, a positive mindset. That's good. That's good. Yeah, see, I think when you say, unless you choose to be invalidate your suffering by blaming the world, I think that, I mean, that's about taking, like, personal responsibility, and that's something that I've not been good at sometimes. I think there's definitely been cases where, like, it feels like life is kind of weighing me down, and then I start to, like, I don't know if it's like a sort of, I don't know, I mean, I could invoke the word perfectionism here, where things are not all going really well, and so there's an urge to be a little bit kind of self-destructive because things aren't how maybe they ought to be in my mind or something, and then I think that I let myself kind of go through somewhat self-destructive phases at times. So I could probably do better about taking more, like, personal responsibility. I think I let my environment, sometimes I'm very submissive to my environment, I think. I don't know, Arter Boy. Shermerhorn, why do you like the self-destructive streams? Like, do you feel enriched when you're witnessing someone else be self-destructive? Or, like, why is it lit? Like, what is lit about it? Yeah, sometimes I think of myself like, I don't know. How would I describe it? It's almost like I'm trying to find the lowest energy place I can be that still feels, like, rewarding. Something like that. It's like I want to find a comfortable place where I can feel good about, like, what my situation is. I guess you could say maybe I'm low energy. Oh, hippie, I guess that makes sense. Good night, Wolf. That's Carrie Fernandez from Castlevania 64. Yes, Imp, yeah. I mean, yeah, some people are really closed. I think in the last few years I've treated my streams somewhat like a diary or like some kind of log of my life where I don't want to like hide away. And also, like, I think after a lot of things built up over time, I really wanted some kind of outlet to express myself. And I think, yeah, I think like after I came out, I also kind of used that as an opportunity to not be so quiet and get thoughts out. And like, I think I'd been also noticing the negativity online since like 2013, because that's when they started kind of attacking me. And it kind of grew and grew. And so when I was met with criticism, like I wasn't afraid to sink in it and react to it and let out my feelings. But I think also that there was maybe so much built up over time that I never had like maybe proper outlets to let out my feelings. And so I think it was like maybe a lot at once. And I've mostly been spiraling down in the last few years. Some people were jealous and now they're enjoying the fall, yeah. That's definitely true. Regardless of what level of deserved it was, I stink. I stink. I think that I still deserve something, and I think that thing is just enough security to keep streaming. And also, I'm happy to give my time like I'm doing right now, if it can kind of make everyone else more at ease, or like help the world somehow. I feel like this stream is somewhat beneficial. But yeah, when I see stuff like Ninja make, like, how much money does he make? He said he lost 40,000 Twitch subs in 2 days when he was not streaming or something. I can't imagine how many subs he totally has, but that level of money, like, it feels really excessive. Like, unless you're taking all your money and like reinvesting it into things that can like benefit humanity, it's probably excessive when you're making that much money. And I think that it'd be really hard for anyone to justify that number to me. So yeah, it's like, do I deserve like $80,000 a year? Do I deserve $120,000 a year or whatever? It's like, I just want a single room apartment. I want internet. I want healthcare. And I want food. And occasionally a video game. Or like a upgrade to a PC or something. Just enough that I can continue to transition and continue to stream and continue to do what I care about. Nothing more than that. Do I drink? Not often. I guess the most exciting thing that happens to me when I'm drunk is that I'm able to maybe be more social. I don't think video games are a waste of time. I would disagree with you. What are my thoughts on RuneScape? I used to play RuneScape Classic, like the original one. I used to have a pink party hat and 10 Halloween masks and some other rare items. It was fun, but I have not really played an MMO since then. I don't have the account or the items anymore. Kinda wish I did though, because I think that would actually be worth something. Like maybe a couple $1,000 maybe? Or maybe like $2,000 or something. I don't know, something. I don't have it anymore though. That was in reference to RuneScape items. In reference to the Miyamoto signed 3DS, I'm just gonna hold on to it. My Patreon link is patreon.com/narcissawright. I believe that's the link. It should work. Cat Koneko. I'm feeling better now. I was feeling kind of bad before, but I think I'm feeling better now because I don't know. I think there's been some productive conversation in the last, I don't know, maybe half hour. Is my patheticness worth that much? I think it is becoming clear that you're strolling a dead streamer's chat. Money problems, probably eventually. I would like to be able to survive next year. Would be awesome to be able to keep this place and also be able to play the new Smash. Shoutouts to Mataku. I don't think I'm really tired, no. Actually, I think I'm kind of awake. Yeah, I like these too. These are blue light reduction glasses that they don't look like gunners or anything, but they provide a similar functionality while also being fashionable. So I like these a lot. I haven't really had any issues with my eyes regarding blue light, but I think it's healthier to wear these when you're gaming. You can actually tell it reflects blue light because you can see the reflection is always blue. It's always blue reflection. Embracing the findom lifestyle. Look, I don't know what to say except I imagine that, like, say it's around the year 2025. I think that it'll be a better world because, well, hopefully we don't re-elect Trump, but I hope that by then advancements, like technological advancements, will be able to raise the standard of living for everyone and reduce people's anxiety, depression, and I think that I'll probably be more situated sometime in the next decade for, like, you know, more stable working on the things that I care about. I think by findom lifestyle he means that basically I try to coax money out of rich guys who, like, have feelings for me or something. Which I suppose, now that I think of it, that's probably happened before, and I don't know how to feel about that. Whole planet. Like, reduction of diseases, like better health, more available food, longer lives, and maybe education could be widespread via the internet and technology, and more equality, and also more freedom, personal freedom. Well, tonight while I wanted a connection, like a conversation. And I actually found it. I'm surprised. I was a little bit sad, but we actually got into a conversation. It's been rolling for like 40 minutes or something. You think technology is a big part of making people depressed? I think that's true, actually. There's definitely been a lot of people who say like a similar thing to that. Like, you know, there's that one, I think it was a TED Talk or something, where he was like, it's time for people to start taking like a hard break on social media and like using stuff like Twitter and Facebook, like hard break. That's what he said. And I was like, interesting. I don't know. I think those things are still very usable, but you have to like really control them. Like you have to, I don't know. I use Twitter a lot. I don't use Facebook, but just like blocking, muting words, like muting retweets, and like unfollowing. Like you have to be very selective, I think, in order to make it not be like a shitty thing. Anxiety rising with the rise of big data. Yeah, it seems, I think that's actually true. I think as like with the rise of data, I think anxiety has been rising too. I think that's like actually pretty correlated. Well, regarding bureaucracy and broken systems, I think that something I could see happening is Africa being transformed. Like Google just opened like a AI research thing in Africa or something. Like I think we're gonna see Africa kind of transformed, and then Africa won't have all like the legacy issues that like the United States has. I don't know. So I don't know what might happen, but yeah. I think Africa might be transformed by technology, and then yeah, something like that. And then yeah, who knows, right? U.S. might just be like this kind of legacy like country with all these like bureaucratic problems. Yeah, reconquered economically. I think that's probably an accurate way to put it. Do I believe in God? I mean, that's not a yes/no answer, you know? I don't know. There has to be like a... Yeah, it's certainly not the Christian God, but... I don't know. There needs to be a... I think there needs to be a different question before I'd be able to really say anything. Rate Breath of the Wild out of 10. It's hard to put a number to it because, like, in many ways, it's like the best Zelda ever, but in other ways, there's flaws that are kind of obvious. And in, like, for example, some of the flaws that are obvious are like, I think it'd be more awesome if like you see every single shrine, all these shrines, there's over 120 shrines, and they all have the same, it's like the same like music and same visuals, and they're all disconnected by these loading screens, and the loading is really long, and there's not that much enemy variety in the game because you're mostly dealing with like moblins, bokoblins, and Lizalfos. So like those feel like obvious things that can be improved. And actually, if you look at what they did with Trial of the Sword, where the shrine interior, like if you look at the floors in Trial of the Sword, how they're kind of like a blend between like a shrine and like an area, that was like really well done. So I think that maybe that kind of style would work really cool. And then also, you know, there's only 4 divine beasts and they're kind of short, so some people had issues with that. So yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of, yeah, it's like, it's an amazing game, but I think the flaws also are somewhat obvious. So, yeah. It would just feel respectful if you called me Narcissa. That's like, that'd be a lot more respectful. I know some people don't mean bad by calling me my old name, but Narcissa, just call me that. What's my favorite Switch game? Well, so far it's Breath of the Wild. Smash is coming out in December, and I'm really looking forward to playing that a lot. Do I prefer Classicvanias or Metroidvanias? I mean, I think the only Metroidvania or whatever that I really got into was Symphony of the Night, and I guess I kind of got into 2 Classicvanias. I kind of got into Super Castlevania 4 and Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, but I think, though, the Metroidvania has more potential, and I think I'd probably prefer it, because I would say that I had more fun with Symphony of the Night than Super Castlevania 4 and Curse of the Moon combined. So Symphony of the Night was a superior experience for me. And I mean, part of that was because of like the really interesting things you could kind of do with like that huge amount of different items that there were, and like you could do this crazy stuff with like that luck mode name file thing where you start with like a very different stat setup, and you could big toss yourself by taking more than half your max HP and get flung across rooms and then skip death. And you could also like use the neutron bomb that you can get from the start to like use it to like level up while you backdash, while you use a heart contain or a heart refresh, which causes the screen to shift at least 7 pixels, which opens up the side of the room, and then you can fall through it. And then you can get to the library early because you can fall down and get a library card. Like this kind of stuff was really fun, and there was like a lot of out of bounds interesting stuff you could do too, and just like also there was a lot of crazy races we did that were really fun, so it was a really fun experience. So I'm hoping that Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is good. I think like visually that 2.5D style, I'm not sure they really totally nailed it. I feel like maybe it could look better, and maybe games in the future will look better than that, but I've already kickstarted it, and so when it comes out I'll play it. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of high praises for Castlevania 3, but I did not play it personally. The only classic Castlevania I really played was Super Castlevania 4, which I beat a couple times. And then I played Bloodstained Curse of the Moon recently, which was fun. Do I like Mario Kart games? Not as much as F-Zero. I like F-Zero more. I did not buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's probably a really good game though, and maybe someday I'll get it and play it, but it was never much of a like priority for me. There was play Spelunky. No, but it does seem interesting though. It does seem like potentially really cool. There's a lot of like kind of more famous, I don't know if you'd even call it indie though, like I'm thinking of like Binding of Isaac and stuff. Like it's like I think I purchased one of those, then I just like never played it. I'm sure it's good. I also bought Crypt of the Necrodancer, then like played it once or something. Am I gonna get DBZ Fighters? No, but I know a lot of people are happy about that coming to the Switch, and it seems like it's been a pretty successful fighting game. And I'm happy for the people who enjoy it, but the only ones that have interested me were Soul Calibur 6, which I might not even play it because it's not coming out for the Switch, and I know it is coming out for PC, but I don't know if I trust myself to be able to stream it and play it on my PC. And also they still haven't revealed Talim yet, who is the character that I played as, and like if she's not in it I'd probably not want to play it as much, but just the technical issue of being able to play it because it's not on the Switch makes it hard for me, so I think I might not even play it. But the other one of course is Smash, and Smash is coming out in December, and I'm really looking forward to Smash. Well, Nintendo's E3 in 2016 was only Breath of the Wild, but it was also really successful. And yeah, I didn't blame Nintendo at all because Smash is one of their biggest games. It's one of those games where you can put in thousands, plural, of hours and fight tens of thousands of battles. So I think so, actually. I might just have the... Basically, I think maybe at the start of every stream, I might just have... Like, I'll just look at my bank account and then just put the amount of money I have on the stream. That might be a good idea, actually. I have no problem doing that, so yeah. Keep in mind, though, also, that, like, first, if I get, like, sponsors on YouTube, or if I get, super chat on YouTube, or, if I get Patreon stuff, like, that only comes through once a month, so, and also, like, at some point, my rent payment goes through, so that goes through, so, you could, like, I think I could just update it once a day, like when I start streaming, and be like, this is how much start of day. It does not update live. I just looked at my bank account and then typed in the number. Oh, I think Mario Maker's a good idea. I don't know if they'll port it. Well, it'd be cool if they added new features to it. If they had the same features, I probably wouldn't want to buy it again. And I want an F-Zero more than I want a Metroid and Animal Crossing. Ah, I lost my lighting now. Sony's E3? Oh, like the was it the white guy playing the Japanese flute, or the, I don't know. I don't know what that was. But yeah, they're like the little music presentations and stuff. I don't know. Actually, Death Stranding, if I had a PS4 or whatever, like, I would play that. And I liked the Last of Us trailer. At least the kiss made me smile. Like, it made me uncontrollably smile. So I liked seeing that. Yeah, I would say for me, in terms of like Nintendo's game preferences, like, I would say the big ones for me are like Smash, Zelda, and then I want to just throw F-Zero in there. I mean, I just have a Switch, and I am a big Nintendo fan. I don't like all Nintendo's games. My game selection tends to be a bit narrow. And there's other games I like too. Yeah, that's true, Lan. And I think that if they really tried, they could. Will they really try and do it? Maybe not. GX sold really poorly, I think. So, I don't know if they have much motivation. Plus, I think it's a pretty big undertaking to actually make a good one. Alright, bye, not important. Goodbye. Like, a proper Paper Mario RPG would be really something I'd want, I think. I used to skip high school to play GX. You know, I think what's weird is if they ever made a new Monkey Ball for the Switch, it'd probably be better to play it with the GameCube controller, because the GameCube controller has notches. So, yes, actually, Curtis, I just streamed 3 hours of it. So actually, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's like the last video is 3 hours of Octopath Traveler, and it was enjoyable. And I did purchase it, and I also purchased Mario Tennis, so those are gonna be 2 games. But I think what's happening tomorrow though, because like, first of all, Mario Tennis is not out, and Octopath Traveler was just the 3-hour demo, and I think I could make a new file and like play as a different character maybe, like that might be possible on Octopath, but I think instead I'm just gonna wait for it to come out. So with nothing else going on, that means I'm gonna be back to Breath of the Wild. I think tomorrow I should try to do a full run, like a no reset speed run for all main quests. I should try to do that, cause like some of the later parts of the run, there's something I haven't played in a while, and it's a lot. It's a big fucking speed run. It's a big commitment. So it'd be good if I was like regularly playing through the whole thing, cause then I could have it like more. I could get it more like understood, and like I could get it better. Oh yeah, when is that coming out? I don't know if I'll get it. Like, I feel like between Mario Tennis and Octopath, and also the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night demo, which I might also play, but I think that's only on Steam, but that's probably okay. Because I have like look, I have like this Switch Pro controller. I could probably get it going on my, could probably get that going on my PC. I think I have a USB Bluetooth. Is this it? I don't know. Is this it? No, I don't know. I bought one. I don't know where it is. I should have a USB Bluetooth thing somewhere. Yeah, I actually got into like actual conversations. It's kind of surprising to me because I was just sitting here being depressed for a while, but we actually were talking. But chat seems to have died down, so... See, I'm not tired though. That's the problem. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Guess I'll check Twitter. 33 new notifications. Everyone retweeting. See, I made this animated GIF of Ganondorf's neutral air. Short hop, fast fall, neutral air repeated. And like Zero and Hungrybox like retweeted it, so now it has like 6,000 likes and 1,500 retweets, and I understand why. It's because Ganondorf has never been so fast. Like Ganondorf is so fucking fast in the new Smash, so it's like, holy shit, it's faster than Melee, and everyone's like losing their fucking mind. What's my Twitter? Narcissa Wright. Yeah, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. You know what feels kind of weird though? I think like part of the reason I feel better is because Lou posted 4chan thread. Trolls invade, then the trolls get bored and leave, and then the people who stick around, there was like some amount of good, like there's some amount of, we were talking about depression kind of seriously, or like also about the world, and like I don't know, it was good. It was like really good for like pretty long, so How's Marth in the new Smash? Seems good, I think. I think the one thing that Marth is, well, there's a few things. Like, Marth's Dancing Blade is faster, or whatever it's called. It's faster, so it's like boop, 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 boop. And I heard that can tipper really easily, and the tippers kill. And also, neutral air, I think, has less landing lag, and also, I think Marth in Smash 4 could do jab to F smash, and I think that doesn't work anymore, from what I've heard. But overall, I think Marth sounds pretty solid. New PB from Juan incoming? Holy shit. Let's peep it. Wait. My god. What a machine. Oh man, is this like just by a couple seconds? Just a couple seconds? I wonder how far ahead. Oh man, this looks like a crazy run, like. This looks like it might be a PB by like 10 seconds. It's on Dark Beast Ganon right now. Yeah, it's on Dark Beast Ganon. It looks like the run was way further ahead, like earlier though, but he lost all the time. Like it looks like it's, you know, it could still be several minutes faster probably. But looks like it looks like it's gonna be a PB. We'll see. I don't know, because the last split was like many minutes ago, so I'm not sure how everything went, so we'll see. But I think the final blow is incoming now. Yeah, it looks like it's a PB. Yeah. Still has 35 seconds to get the final blow. Should happen real soon. Here it comes. Okay, 26-second PB. New world record. 5 hours, 39 minutes, and 19 seconds. 5:39:19. It looks like the run was like many minutes ahead pretty early, but I don't know what happened. I guess I'll find out later. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna try to complete a run tomorrow. I should do that. Yeah, I'll update the ranking like before next stream tomorrow, I guess. Unless he submits it like, or like, I don't know, if he submits it tonight and I'm still awake, I'll do it. But yeah, another 5:39. Why is the third place runner so much farther away than me from the first place runner? The reason is because the time commitment to get a good run is like really demanding. And so there's not that many people who have put a lot of time in yet. So it all has to do with like dedication. It's like, it's a big commitment to your life to get good runs, but like none of us have maxed out our potential or anything. It's just this is where we are all currently, and Zant currently is working on all shrines, I believe. Just gonna ban this person. Zant is working on all shrines. I think JKT Cops only did the one run. And I've been working on strats and stuff as the route has evolved all the way back since January. But I never improved my time yet. My time has not been improved. Since January. So my run's kind of old and uses old strats. But it's actually still challenging to for me to beat my time because there's a lot of really difficult parts to it now. It's so much harder than it used to be. I mean, after I watched Sony's conference, I pretty much just thought I would play Death Stranding because it seems interesting in a maybe classical kind of Kojima sort of way. But that's pretty much all I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a run tomorrow. My wrists have been kind of bad lately, but I think I could do a full run tomorrow. E3 is the games Electronic Entertainment Expo. They show off games. Nintendo showed off Smash. Is mainly what they showed. Don't push myself. I know, but you know, we got Juanti going in so hard. And I'm still back here with 553. I need to and my time is so ancient now. Like, look at that. January 11th. Like, we were still riding the horse everywhere back then. We don't ride the horse everywhere now. It's totally different. It's totally different. So, I need to finish. Like, I just need to do some runs. I probably need to practice Aquaquote Shrine and a couple launches, and like, I should just get some runs done. Unfortunately though, like, lately, when I did some attempts, I would maybe get to Hyrule Castle get to West Passage to get the flying machine set up, and then I would fail it for like many minutes. And it's like, I can do it, but my consistency is still really bad, so that's something else I have to work on. So like, there's a lot of, I just feel like there's still so much improvement I need to make, and I'm really impressed by Juan. But I had a run like yesterday. I had some run recently that like was okay for a while, and it made me feel pretty good because it's like, hey, I'm actually doing it. But then it went really bad, so it's not luck either. It's not luck, it's like skill based. I mean, like, sometimes unfortunate things can happen, and sometimes it's like, oh, I clutched that, or oh no, I can't believe I missed that, you know? Like, sometimes that happens, but it's primarily just like skill based. So if I want to get a good time, I just have to be skilled. Be consistently skilled. Yeah. Well, I need to work harder, obviously. The gap between us is kind of big right now, but I don't know what kind of time I could get if I actually complete a run. I don't know. I don't even know what my potential is. Because that 553, like I said, it was old. Like an old route. I can't believe it's like, I don't know. I can't believe I haven't done it yet. It's been so fucking long since it's like 5 months. I need more skill. I need to skill up. Yeah, I like her design in Smash. I do like it a lot. I think she, like I said, I think she's gonna be better than she was in Smash 4, but I also think other characters that were bad before will be better as well, like Ganondorf. So, I don't know like how she'll be in relation to other characters, and I would not be surprised if she's in the bottom half again, but I think I could do some pretty interesting stuff though now with some of her upgrades. I don't know what that channel is, no. Upskill immediately. Well, you know, if I was tired right now, I would sleep, and then I'd wake up tomorrow, like take a bath, and I would try to do a run. I would probably want to do flying machine practice and aquaquote practice before I do a run. Do I find myself ugly? It depends on the context. Sometimes I find myself immensely beautiful, and other times I find myself ugly. So it varies, depends on the context. Maybe I am tired enough to sleep. I don't know. That's not true. That's not true. However, sometimes I think there's a kind of truth in beauty, and I feel like there's kind of a truth in beauty. So yeah. Oh, well, Zelda in Breath of the Wild, she was more focused with ancient technology, the Sheikah Slate and everything, and the Guardians. That's what and she was a researcher. Like, that's what she cares about in Breath of the Wild. And, like, part of her duty was to go, like, become, like, spiritually strong. So she went to, like, Mount Lanayru, and she went to the Spring of Power and stuff. So yeah, and she was like kind of frustrated because she couldn't like kind of unlock her kind of like ability, but then in the moment of crisis it was there, but certainly was not a primary focus for Zelda in Breath of the Wild. So, instead of like giving Zelda the Sheikah Slate and totally recrafting her moveset, what they decided to do is to give her a Link Between Worlds look, and then allow her to keep her magical abilities, along with the Phantom Knight, but then rework the Phantom Knight, so the Phantom Knight has more utility, because before it was bad. They also made her faster. There was a universal change to characters' jumps, which helped her, because now she jumps fast. And, like, every character jumps fast now, but her jump was kind of slow before, so she got helped by that, so that's something that helped her. Landing lag on moves was reduced, so her forward air and back air have, like, about 8 less frames of landing lag, which means that they have more utility now. But I think her air moves, she's still not gonna be just like, I don't know, short hop, doing like short hop aerials at you all the time, because, you know, if you want to play like that, there's gonna be better tools than Zelda's moveset. But with her new dash speed, jump speed, Phantom Knight, and her new jab, which is 4 frames instead of 11 frames, that means that she has more utility. So There's also been some changes with Din's fire that make her not fall if you use it in midair, so you can use it and then jump, or use it and recover or whatever. So there's more utility with that move as well. And also after she uses Ferora's Wind, she can drift to the left and right freely, so if you try to like ladder combo somebody, which you can still do and it still kills them, although they can still DI out of it, if you go for it and they DI out, then you can have more control over your drift, so you're a little bit safer. And so another change was that landing with neutral air, there's 5 less frames of landing lag, I believe. It's like 14 frames instead of 19 frames. And some of her moves are the same, I believe. Like, I think, I don't know. I think some stuff is similar, like grab, forward smash startup time. I think Near's Love startup time might be the same. Not sure about like up tilt. I think down tilt startup time is the same. I think the knockback angle might be slightly different though. So I don't know. Like, I think Zelda's still gonna be able to do like down throw and neutral airs, and neutral air drag down into like up tilt or down tilt or jab now. So you could probably like neutral air jab. But I think you have to be careful though, because I saw a clip where Zelda did like a fast fall neutral air and the other character hit the ground and was able to recover really fast before Zelda could do stuff. I think it was like a I think what happened was it was like a fast fall neutral air on the character and it hit the character, but they were so close to the ground that they just hit the ground and were able to shield before Zelda's up tilt came out. So then up tilt got shielded and then she got shield grabbed out of it. So another thing that's actually kind of bad is that I think her pivot grab is a little bit slower now, and also I think her what was I gonna say? There's something that's bad. Oh yeah, people can fall out of her forward smash and I think her up smash as well, like the initial hits of it. They don't necessarily like suck them in and keep them there, so it's possible for you to get hit by like the sparkles and then not get hit by the final hit, which is something that happened commonly in Melee. But because in Melee you could like automatic smash DI down and like crouch through it and shit, it was like real bad. But it still might sometimes just not connect all the way, which is kind of an issue, and it's something that may be patched or something, but we'll see. How is Snake? So with Snake and Smash Ultimate, Snake can no longer do Dacus, so dash attack cancel up smash is no longer a thing. So you're not going to be like sliding across the ground with that thing anymore. But because of the change in jump squat, it means that Snake can jump and get airborne after 3 frames to jump squat, so in 4 frames you're in the air. And I think Snake's jump was slow in Brawl, and he felt kind of like heavy and slow or whatever with his jumping, and now it's super quick, so that's actually kind of ridiculous. I think up tilt might not be as ridiculous as it was in Brawl, so yeah. I expect I expect Snake to be a strong character. Who's most likely to win, Bayonetta or Jigglypuff? Well, I want to say Bayonetta right now, but we'll see. The game's gonna come out, things are gonna change, and they're also gonna patch it, I'm sure, as time goes. So we'll see. Well, that's the thing now, right? Like, that's why that Ganondorf clip I posted that got like 6,000 likes or whatever, that is why the reason why that clip is so insane is partially due to the jump change the universal 3-frame jump squat. You press jump, you're on the ground for 3 frames, and then you're in the air, and that's true of every character. So Ganon, in that clip, Ganon's doing these neutral airs, which has like it's faster than L cancel neutral air in Melee. It's faster than L cancel neutral air, and that combined with the 3-frame jump squat means Ganon looks like Captain Falcon. And it's actually ridiculous. And so all these fucking Ganon players, and even non-Ganon players, are like losing their minds. I don't know what the Melee community would do with Melee HD, so I don't know. I don't know what they would do if that happened. I really don't know. Is it time to go? My hair feels a bit greasy. I can't wait to take a shower. Or maybe I should take one like tonight before I try to sleep or something. Oh yeah, so yeah, Jigglypuff was my second most played in Smash 4. I liked playing as Jigglypuff. I might still like playing as Jigglypuff in the new game, we'll see. I think actually after witnessing what Ganon can do, it might be really tempting to play some Ganon as well as Zelda. Zelda and Ganon. Might be fun to play. It seems quite possible. I enjoy playing as both of those. I want to be a powerful Zelda, but I have suspicions that she's not going to be a top character. I think characters who have aerials they come out fast and they have low landing lag, I think that's a really powerful tool. I think having certain kind of kill setups that Zelda is likely not to have, I think that's really powerful. Now that being said, you know, forward air now for Zelda is only 6 frames instead of 9. That has less landing lag than before, and she can also go airborne after 3 frames of jump squat, so it's possible that Zelda could potentially parry, because that's the new mechanic, releasing shield to parry. It's possible Zelda could, maybe only against tall characters, but she might be able to, like, okay, imagine this. Let's say, gosh, what's a good example? I don't know, let's say you parry like a move that's like decently strong against a tall character. It might be possible that Zelda could just literally forward air you out of it. Maybe, if she can jump out of the, like, right after you get the parry, if she can jump immediately. Because I heard, actually I was reading something from Reflex Wonder, talking about how I think power shielding in the previous games, you were able to do ground options but not walk run. Like the walking and running were not options immediately out of power shield, but other ground attacks were. I don't know what jumping is. Like I actually don't even know that much about like the frames after power shield. I actually don't even know like how the frame data works with that, or like what options are possible. But if you could like short hop forward air after a parry, even if you parry, like let's say you parry Ganon's forward air and then you just immediately forward air, do you think it'd connect? Like I don't know. But either way, Zelda's gonna be able to threaten space better now with her kicks in both directions, and I think forward tilt might be a good fallback KO move around 130, and I think it's possible it's possible like up air will be good for that too, and like maybe even nair to like landing nair to up smash could be a thing as well. So yeah, and of course, you know, Ferore's Wind and forward smash if they don't fall out of it. I think I'm gonna try not to rely on forward smash. It's probably gonna be bad to overuse it. It's also like a hard fucking read too, you know. You're like, it's like then they fall out of it. I think it's like landing nair to up smash, or like empty land in a Ferore's Wind, or forward air back air are some options. And also I think around 130 forward tilt, and maybe around 130 dash attack. I think those are some options. And I think that it may be plausible that with her new Phantom, there'll be ways to kind of set people up a bit to get some KOs. So I definitely look forward to exploring Phantom Slash fully and seeing what I can do with it. I think the moment the new Smash comes out, I'm gonna be quite powerful, like immediately. Like right when the game comes out, I'm gonna be like a force to be reckoned with online. Anyway, I kind of want to like start a bath. I think that seems like something that I want to do. I feel kind of good. I think this stream actually went from being something kind of depressing to something really good. And I know I've said that several times, but it really feels like that. Also, wait, one more thing too. How many people in the chat are gonna get the new Smash? How many people in the chat will play the new Smash? Press 1 if you're gonna play it. Press 1. Type 1. Okay, that's 2 people. 3 people. Eventually. 4 people. 5 people. 6 people. Nice. Yeah. I would say I think if you had a Switch with just Zelda, Mario, and Smash, that'd be a really nice system for anyone, like as a gift or something. If you had like Zelda, Mario, and Smash, that's like amazing right there. You got 2 amazing single player games, and you have like one of the best multiplayer games of all time. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go start a bath. I'm gonna take a bath. I've decided to do this. Thank you for hanging out tonight. It was good. I feel a lot better now, so thank you. Anyway, peace out. Until next time.